Well, Jack, it's great to be here with you. Can we start out with you sharing a little bit about who you are and what you do?
I'm Jack Maddalena. I come from a virtuality company called VR Craftworks. We've been in the field for VR for around about since 2012, before VR started becoming a big thing in 2014.
Hmm.
And we build one-off apps for corporates, and we've sort of managed to stumble across ourselves on this free platform that we wanted to give out to the ability for people to share their own VR experiences, but still keep it free, accessible, and shareable for one another.
Hmm.
And we found this really great use case for sort of the educational side of it, and that's the thing we've sort of been really looking for at the moment.
Hmm. Okay, yeah. So now tell us a little bit about it. I'm curious because you sent me some links, and it's a really interesting, innovative app. The way that you guys implement collaboration in a virtual space.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about what is this application that you guys have been developing.
Okay, so the application allows two or more people to be in the same virtual space, and that virtual space has been created by the content you upload. So for an example, you can take a 360 photo, you can upload it to the platform, and then you can view all these 360 photos in like a sort of slideshow.
Hmm.
So you can imagine like a private Instagram slash PowerPoint that's met Skype with VR. So you don't necessarily need to be in the same location. You can be located anywhere around the world, and you can both come in onto the application into the same 360 photo
Hmm.
and talk to one another as you would do on a Skype call, for example. But you can both see the 360 photo you've uploaded. So you can travel basically all around the world if you wanted to. Go see the pyramids, to the Great Wall of China.
Cool.
The possibilities are kind of endless.
Awesome. And tell us a little bit about the content. Now, you said you can upload your own. Is there some preloaded content that you can access, or is it all things that you just pull? You can both pull it from Flickr. You can make it yourself. Where do you get the content? Is it all custom?
There's three different ways. At the moment, we've got a couple of experiences preloaded on the application that you can just roll. So we've got like a Harry Potter tour, we've got a tour, like a travel around the world. There's a load of different scenes. But the other way is you can upload your own content. So there's two ways of doing that. You can go into Google, just type in an equitriangular photo, and a load of people on the web that you can just download and then upload it straight to the platform to view. And the second way is if you've got a 360 camera, like a Theta, a Recon Theta S, you can literally take your photos, save it to your camera on your mobile phone, and upload it straight to the platform as you're uploading a photo to Facebook, for example. It's really that simple. That's one of the things we really pride ourselves on. We wanted to make it lowest pain barrier, and had those barriers not there, so allowing anyone to pick up this sort of new medium and really run with it.
Right, right. Very cool, very cool. Now, you said that you were able, we talked a little bit ahead of time, and you said you might be able to give me a preview of what this looks like to give an idea of the experience.
Yes. So what I'm going to do is quickly, if you'd like, I'll show you the back end, show you how simple it is to upload the photos and then send it to the mobile device.
Sounds good.
So let me just quickly screen share with you. So this is the back end. So this is where after you've created an account, you can start a project, call it what you want. Just need to test. Great. And from here, you can literally just upload the photos as you would do, as I mentioned earlier. Maybe. So you upload it straight away, then you drag and drop them to the order you like to see them in. And then once you're done, further down, you can press done. And then from here, you'll be able to share them. So for example, let me just take you to the Harry Potter one, because everyone loves Harry Potter.
Gotta love it.
So as you can see here, you've got the link.
Okay.
So this is for the teacher itself to be able to control the experience and actually move to the next 360 photo.
Very cool.
The audience link, that is for the students. So once you click on this, automatically download the app and put you straight into the content. So the students itself don't need to create an account, don't need to sign up to our platform, they can go straight into the experience. So once you click on one of these links, what it will do is open up your default email browser with the link already embedded into the email. And then you've got the ability to send it to your mobile device. So for example, I'll just send it to my demo phone. I'll be able to send it straight there. The same again with the audience one.
Awesome.
I'll be able to send it to the classroom.
And I had a question about that. So you can send it to multiple people. Is there a maximum amount of users that can be collaborating on one photo?
At the moment, we're just allowing 5 people to be in the same virtual space on the free
Okay.
model, and we're looking to roll out our subscription model where you pay a fee to have more people to be on there, and that'd be like a monthly subscription of some sort.
Interesting.
We
Yeah.
haven't really dived too much into it. So, for example, I've got 2 mobile devices. I can show you. So, as you can see, these are the links. I don't know if you can see that very well. You see the links there?
Yeah.
So, for example, the teacher will take their phone, and you'll be able to, you can't really see with the lighting.
It's okay. I think if you hold it for a moment, it just got to focus. Okay, got it.
Once that link's been clicked on, if you don't have the app, it will automatically download the app. If you do have the app, it will open it straight up, and it will start running through the preloads. And also for the student, they'll do exactly the same with their link. They click it on, and then go straight from there. So do the same.
Very cool.
Start loading that now.
Got it.
So
Okay.
this is the Harry Potter model that we've done. So
Nice.
as you can see, you've got the options as the teacher. You can't really see this very well. We just sort of see that. So you can
Okay.
lead a group or just yourself.
Nice.
So in this case, lead a group. Then you can do. You know what could be better? Would you like me to screenshot these and then send them to you?
Sure. Well, we'll bring those in after post production. I'll put that on the post. So just send me some screenshots afterwards, and we'll upload it with the interview. That'll be good.
Perfect. So then from there, after you do that, you can be in the same room or far away. So this will activate the voice over IP. We best recommend to have headphones if you're going to be doing remote viewings and tourings. So in the same room, headset or no headset. So obviously I'm going to do no headset for this case. And I'm going to do the same for this phone.
Very cool. Now I can see this being a really powerful application for distance learning. Oh, that's awesome.
Yes. So for example, that is Diagon Alley. You can't really see it very well. You can see how you move around.
Right.
Move around.
Yeah.
And then what will happen? This one will be loading up, and then it'll put each other into the same space, and then you'll be able to, with one of them, control when the other one moves. So with the student, they've only got the choice of headset or no headset, and then press play straight into it. If they have a headset, any cardboard headset or anything like that works straight with it.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah. So now educational application for the app. I love the fact that you can customize the 360s that you upload, and I love that there is a library as well. So you're not just starting with nothing. You can explore some environments that are preloaded on there. I love the Harry Potter one. I think that there's going to be some great interest in the fact that you can collaborate in a 360 space versus having a Skype call on the side and looking at another browser window at a 360 image or something like that. So have you guys seen education in the educational world this being used yet? I know it's really fairly new, but have you seen any applications in education in the classroom?
What we've seen at the moment, we've seen multiple different things. So especially with the higher education, one of the things they really like with this specific application is to be able to show the potential students that be coming to that campus, tours around the campus, the accommodation, the classrooms, and what they may expect. Stuff within the classroom itself, it's not, you're never really going to teach as much in there. So you're never going to be in the VR space for 30, 40 minutes.
Right.
But it's a great way to divide the classroom up to be able to go, right, let me take you to X place and we can show you around. So you can have like a virtual field trip. That's one of the things that we see great fit in there that's actually being used quite often at the moment.
Very cool.
And especially for if you do have a 360 camera, even Android phones now give the ability to take these 360 content. and you'll be able to upload them straight away. To be able to capture that content and then bring that into the classroom is another cool way to customize the learning environment to be able to use it. So there is multiple different functionalities, especially sometimes one of the things was we worked with the Royal National Lifeboat Association, so it's the lifeguards in the UK, and if you're under 18 you can't go onto the boat. So this is a great way to actually show the kids the experience to actually go onto it and actually walk themselves through it.
Yeah. One of the things that you mentioned, the first example of sharing a campus for higher ed, I could see that being really powerful. I know that at my old alma mater, they used to do walking tours, and that was a great experience to see the campus. But if there's people who are coming from the other side of the world and they are just not able to access it, you could still have a guide lead a tour, and the other people just meet up at that certain time in that virtual space, and they can really share and give a good experience of what that campus would look like. I like that. I think that's a real powerful use. So I've got to ask, and I'm curious, and you probably can't say anything about it, but the 360 photos, is there ever going to be 360 video? You guys ever going to implement that in the future?
It's quite interesting to say that. There is a bit of controversy in the virtuality scene at the moment, and not many people would like to hear this, but this is generally the truth of facts. So if you upload a 360 video, for example, onto YouTube, you'll only see that in 1080p. The fact of the matter is, they've recently done an update on their mobile application and only let 1080p, well, they did this in January, so they only allow 1080p to be streamed to the phone. So you'll never see it in 4K content. You can upload it in 4K, but you will never see the thing. And for an immersive experience, you need 4K.
Yeah.
The technical reason behind that is because of the bandwidth. And at the moment, the bandwidth is the biggest issue, because these files are so huge, because it's not just that, it's all around you.
Right.
That we sort of need to wait till 5G comes along to the ability. So I can give you guys a little, to be honest, I don't really know if I'm allowed to be saying this, but I'm saying anyway. Always when that sort of barrier comes, we've already built the platform out to give that. So that is our next sort of stage. So our next development stage is when that 5G comes, is to build that out, and also the potential to be able to do live streaming. So
very cool.
If you talk and someone can't actually get to the classroom, you put the camera on the desk, and they can actually virtually come to class and actually see what you're doing, or all different sort of scenarios like that. So these are all things in the pipeline. So a lot of people do say in the industry, oh, we can do 4K video. Be quite wary with that. The easiest way to actually deal with 4K video is have that preloaded within the application itself, or you download the video and then you watch it in 4K, but you need a 4K monitor to do that as well. So
interesting.
It will come along, it will have its day. That's why, because we can guarantee end-to-end user experience and make sure, first, the student doesn't feel sick, they don't feel nauseated, so they don't have to leave the classroom, because that is the last thing we want them to do. And we really wanted to guarantee that the user will have a good experience, and the same with the teacher as well.
Very cool. And then other question, and I know that I'm probing here, but curious about the other platforms that this will be offered on. Now, do you guys foresee it being used on Oculus Rift, or HTC Vive, or is it just the mobile phones? I know that's the largest access point. I'm just curious.
Yes. So it depends if there's really a want and demand there. That's sort of a different conversation to have. The reason why we've done the mobile route is a couple of reasons. One, cheaper, so then paying a fortune for this VR stuff that we've seen in the past. Don't get me wrong, this was a hobby before I made it into a career, so I'm a big geek in that side of it.
Yeah.
But as a commercial standpoint, to gain access to everyone who's already got a smartphone, and most people in the US and the UK and places like us already do have a smartphone on.
Right.
So we're sort of having conversations with Microsoft to be able to build it out to the Windows Phone, as well as hopefully soon get the iOS out as well.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, Jack, anything else you'd like to add before we sign off here? Anything else about the app, VR and education?
I can quickly show you how it looks. I don't know if you can actually see that.
Yeah.
I can't really see it. You can't see the other bubble at all, can you?
Oh, just the one.
It's all over the shop.
That's okay. We'll get the screenshots.
Yeah. I think if anyone's really got any questions on specifically how they can see VR fit into education, or how maybe this application itself can help out, I'm more than happy to jump on a call with anyone to talk them through the options. If anyone's got any technical questions like why 360 video is not really accessible now, or anything like that, I'm open. Anyone can connect with me on LinkedIn or any other sort of social media platform, and I don't mind helping them out at all.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, Jack, thank you very much for being willing to connect. You guys have got some innovative work going on there, and I'm excited to see how it continues to progress. So thank you very much for your time.
No worries, anytime. Cheers.